I'm the founder and CEO of the organization. It's called In the Winner's Circle. And we introduce at-risk youth to horsemanship. And I chose this business due to the fact that I was raised with horses and other farm animals my whole life. And I know, you see how well I turned out. In the Winner's Circle, this is my presentation. Oh, I'm sorry. That's all right. Okay. This is my business card, my banner, my flyer. So this may be my my brand. So recognize whenever you see a horse, think of me. This is my content. We'll go over that. And this is what I'm starting to say here. And I started acquiring horses around about 2005, working at the racetrack, Golden Gate Fields here. It's wintertime, a lot of trainers start getting rid of their stock. So I just get them for pretty much for free with a little tack involved. And dealing with a lot of community events. A lot of people started asking us to bring the ponies to the events and their festivities. So we decided to go ahead and start get a nonprofit 501c3, which we acquired in 2007. And give the at-risk youth and their financially challenged families an opportunity to experience horsemanship. Okay, there's something about the inside of a horse that does something to the outside of a child. It builds character, self-esteem, and this also may lead to job employment. That's my mother over in 1974. There's some cows. These are our cows. We used to go get food at the back of Safeway where they dump all their vegetation. We go recycle it, pick it up, and go take it to the horses and the cows and stuff. Those are our animals. And that's her feeding. And our vision is to take at-risk youth and evolve them into responsibility, socially conscious individuals who make positive contributions in all aspects of urban culture through skills and teachings of horsemanship, through working partnership with the Golden Gate Fields Racetrack. And there's some kids working, grandsons and family members and friends, and people don't want to bring their kids, get them off the streets and do something constructive. They're feeding, they're riding, they're walking and learning all about the horses and other animals. And our mission is to become the alternative resource for skill building in inner city at-risk youth that teach, respect, trust, honor, confidence, discipline, patience, care, nurturing through the talent and skills of horsemanship. That also builds character, develop self-esteem in each child. So we offer products and services, pony rides, petting zoos, horsemanship in itself is a learning of horses, riding lessons, private group lessons, church community events, parades. And you're old enough to comprehend and understand, you're old enough to learn how to ride and take care. These are some of our price lists. We do summer camps, riding lessons, trail rides, birthday parties, church community events. We have sponsorships. That if you don't want to own a horse and you're not sure about owning one, you can always sponsor one. About $125 at best for a month, and you get maybe come out once or twice a week to ride and learn your skill and hone in on your skill. Then maybe later you might want to go ahead and get your own and arena riding, and we have a Western attire picture photo day. Our core of competency is over 35 years of experience with the people that's dealing with this organization, 15 years of experience continually studying early childhood development and behavior with focus on handling children with special needs. This is probably about 1938. The first jockeys, back in when the British brought horse racing to America in 1872, they were slaves and jockeys. They were slaves. And they were jockeys and trainers and owners of these horses. When Jefferson moved into the White House, he bought his slave and his pony and his thoroughbred horse. And this is my father here, hence the man sitting back over there. He's weird. This is Bay Meadows before they closed. Right before the Bay Meadows closed, 2007. We were training. This is one of the horses. And these kids may want to venture off into training, veterinary, and dental work for horses. They also can be a jockey. They work in the racetrack, and this is what he's doing before that horse goes out. And the overview, like I was saying, those kids, the slaves, they were like between 11 years old and 12 and 17 years old. Jockeys. In 1921, all the African Americans disappeared from Kentucky Derby racetrack field, most racetrack fields in the world. It didn't happen in 2000. A black man, Marion St. Julian, came and won the Kentucky Derby. It's a triple crown. It's a triple crown. You have to win three different stake races in order to qualify for that. And that's what he did. That's 80 years later. A black man did it. And in 1996, out of 4 racetracks in Kentucky, 13% were minorities. Throughout San Francisco Bay Area, there's about 5 racetracks in the Bay Area: Pleasanton, Vallejo, Sacramento, here, Emeryville. And The retired African Americans employed there, you can count on your hands, about 12 within those 5 racetracks. The Oakland Police Department, they use retired racehorses to implement crowd control. And San Francisco Police Department, they just have 2 horses left that they use for their business and crowd control. Competitive landscape, we're located right in the heart, in the neighborhood of our target market. Inner city families and at-risk youth. Now they can easily access us because we're in their community. We have barn stalls, covered arenas, kitchen, bathroom facilities. There are about 5 horse stables in Oakland: Skyline, Redwood, Piedmont, Fox Ridge, and Anthony Chabot. But in the Winter Circle makes accommodations to adhere to the needs of the disadvantaged. According to this, our target market, according to these stats here, these are stats from the City of Oakland, Human Services, California Youth Authorities, Juvenile Crime Situations, Alameda County Probation, Oakland Unified School District, Department of Education. 2000, CYA paroled 176 children. 45% were male, 65% female. 91% of the youth released recidivated. Oakland youth and juvenile hall make up at least most half. African Americans make up over half that count. It's 50. That was like 55% of that. And through the juvenile system records and the criminal justice system records, the United States incarcerate more of their youth than any other country in the world. Market strategies, the ones you all know about, because you ain't gonna stop talking about it. Ownership, CEO, treasurer, secretary. We use volunteers when needed, and we maintain an advisory board. Our model is going to display an excellence that deserves to be imitated. Of course, we follow all the legalities and certifications. We have business license, fictitious name, lease agreements, corporate filings, certificates, permits, insurance. Okay? These are some. This lady here, she was featured on Jet Magazine back in probably 1970-something. She was a teenager. I met her in Bay Meadows. She still works at the racetrack. Carla White, female black jockey. And these are some of the black jockeys in the 1800s. These are all slaves, but they were jockeys and horse trainers and owners. And these are my friends here. That's out of Golden Gate Fields. Just some current now and then. Okay, let me see something. Okay. And a brief mission statement: to have a team of at-risk youth learn horsemanship and will be working at Golden Gate Fields Racetrack. And this business exists to provide that service. Our deliberate commitment to it, we maintain and provide the horses and minimum cost of disadvantaged communities. And we're going to maximize our potential by advertising and establishing a relationship with the City of Oakland Parks and Recs and focus on youth activities. These are more of my friends at the racetrack party in Ferndale back in 2006. African Americans, a couple of them. That's probably all you're going to see when you go up there, you know. So that's like I said earlier, these are our direct competitions, and indirects are our local parks and recreation negative activities, idleness, and restlessness. We got equities in the company. The startup cost of about $4,000, fixed pretty much. $10,000, basically that would buy the property. To get these kids out of the neighborhood, take them to another neighborhood, work that farm, work that ranch, and then at least they get out of their community and they know there's something else out there available for them. And our fees range about $780 a month, with gross receipts $9, expenses $8, profit about $8 the first year, and about $2,000 the year after. And I'm not going to read those figures, and I don't even want to hear them either. So the risk, our assumption, our risk analysis: the death of a horse, robbery, location damage, another company moves in, adverse effects on our business. But in the Winter Circle, we'll mitigate those risks through equine insurance that would replace any loss immediately. In the Winter Circle, our growth expansion would require more horses on our own property, and the organization will accommodate more students and allow extended overnight campouts. And our implementation plan is to set a date of operation with students interested in the program, get signed agreements by the City of Oakland Parks and Recreation, and begin day one. 3-year projection: I see myself and the Winter Circle operating a smooth and steady business with repeat clients, return events, and an increase of over $100,000 for that particular year. I'm a little bigger next year. Thank you. And then when you at a race, when you run in your horse at the racetrack, if anybody ever win and the horse wins and they come up here and they take this picture here, this area here is called the winner's circle.
That's right.
And that's where we all want to be.
All right.